And before the internet crashes halfway through this.
I will delete my channel when some shit like that happens.
That's what happened to me.
Man!
Oop. Should grab my phone and mute it so that shout went right there. Grab my phone and have it on me. Good word.
Good?
Yeah, you'll definitely want to hear this because most of this is voice actors.
I will absolutely start some music.
Trust me on this one.
Imagine not being tall enough to look in your mirror. Damn.
Yeah.
Your Grace, your guest has arrived. Pray, come in and take your ease.
I feel like it adds to the offense.
'Tis well that the steps of faith held against the Horde.
And what of the city proper?
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
An attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
What?
What?
That is not what they were saying.
I heard a baffled one.
Noble words. After the fact.
It was the
Right. What he said.
him being annoyed that the leaders
I had hoped to speak
weren't
in the
saying
presence
that
of her
shit they
grace, but
said
it seems she has
when
been
the
delayed.
attack was going on.
That being the case, now would seem as good a time as any. Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands. Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one.
Yay. There's like 2 guys in this game that Shell doesn't have the hots for. Saying though.
I don't blame her.
Very well.
He doesn't blame you.
Is Artemis?
Lots of this.
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon.
I have to Google what a non meant. No.
I have to Google it also.
Oh, Return Anonymously comes back in with a like a Halloween mask on. Yeah.
So I'm not the only one that
You wished a word, Yu Hase?
just trailed off.
Yu Hase. Look at this smug little bastard. I hate his face.
He looks like he sounds like Morgana.
He has a really deep voice.
I adore the female Lalafels, but I dislike male Lalafels. I will les out to female Lalafels. That's what I get.
Your Grace.
Oh damn, she poured out the strong whiskey. This is about to be a rough conversation.
I think I have that top, but not that bottom.
You must be curious as to the reason for this private audience. The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion.
I can't remember who her voice actor is. Or actress
This sounds serious.
It is.
I'm gonna close the door.
Go for it.
I intend to abdicate the throne and dissolve the monarchy.
That was a horrible time to be walking right under the TV.
You have seen for yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence.
No, what she needs to do is she needs to bring out the
But I
execution
will
table.
see them suffer no longer. The victory feast shall provide the stage on which I declare the dissolution of the Sultanate.
Her eyes look so much better now.
'Tis mine
since they did
intent
the graphic
that the
upgrade.
ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic. No more shall this nation bow to the whims of a privileged few. Yet,
I mean, yay.
that which I propose will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Loban, with all his strength and influence,
The guy who
will be
built the gold
hard-pressed to keep
saucer
his
on
footing
the-
on such treacherous ground.
Little rich board.
Oh.
Thus will I ask you to
So
lend
let you-
him a steadying hand.
He's only there because of his wife.
You who have endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one
Julian's
hero in whom I
terrifying.
can place my
Don't
trust.
need him.
I want
Will
her to step
you
on
do
me.
this thing for me?
Oh crap! I did not realize I was recording a video clip. I thought I was streaming.
You were? Oh, you are?
I
think
am
I accidentally
truly
hit a
grateful.
button.
More grateful than I can
I
well
don't even know what I
express.
just agreed to.
How much we have both changed since that day we met beneath
I
the
guess you
Sultan
will
tree.
support her in the...
And the days ahead promise to change us
Abdication of
further
yourself,
still.
Yeah. What
I
you
hope that we will recognize ourselves when all of this is over.
Yeah. Here's some
Oh.
These marks. Well, visit.
Of course, he was the first one on the scene.
Your Grace!
That gas was so fake. I love it.
Her Grace! The Sultan is dead.
You haven't even checked her pulse. She's dead. Stabs her 5 times while she's laying on the ground.
Don't
It's
bring
his
up
fault.
Stormblood.
Hmm?
Don't bring up Stormblood.
You did this!
You.
Oh.
I'm deleting it.
Those are denials. I see
Yes.
no other
He's just
suspects,
jealous of
and
your
the room
just
has but the
arms,
one
that's all it is.
entrance.
I said I was going to if this
Yeah.
happened.
At least it's not
I
gonna
accuse you of
grab.
regicide. Men, arrest this viper.
Probably connect the Ethernet cable directly to the PS4 when you're streaming. Or to whatever you're streaming from. Because we know the internet speed's fine.
This is, yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
And what do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
This is why Emmerich thinks that the Alliance...
Why, that which we have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
Okay, there's one male Lalafell I do not hate.
The salvation of Eorzea. It sure is a lot going on behind these scenes, damn.
Oh yeah, there's a party going on, they're chill.
I will never trust a party again.
What is the meaning of this?
Knights from the homeland. This cannot bode well.
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See. I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Ishgard.
Avoiding an interaction.
A surprise attack.
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
Most fortuitous indeed.
He's getting them out of there. So that he doesn't have to deal with Ishgard beating down the door for anything.
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor. Come, Lucia.
Are you getting them out of there?
Yeah. That casual threat. You come to my place and try to start anything, we'll fuck you up. And he's so smug.
Now you got them out of the way.
Yeah. They're your allies. You help them while everybody else is on the sidelines. Whatever's coming, getting you out of there is gonna... Well, getting them out of there is gonna take away any allies you have.
Whatever is going on in there?
Or at least that's my logic for it. I don't think they ever really...
The ever beautiful brass blades. I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps?
Thancred of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You stand accused of committing acts of espionage in service to the Garlean Empire.
Espionage? What in the seven hells are you talking about? If you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
Under interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts.
Forbidden arts?
You'd best come along with us.
Look, dude, a lot of people get insecure.
You invite me to your party and now you want me to leave? I do so detest receiving mixed signals. Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
I feel like every time I hear Forbidden Arts now, I just have to say, woo! Oh. Now, mind you, he didn't just barge in and say the queen's dead. He just said Ishgard needs to go.
Yep.
You go too far, Lord Adeleji. By what right do you march armed soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without her grace's consent?
Treat
the brass blades as your personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us now.
That voice? The Shadow
Is that
Prince.
an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. As you lecture me on personal armies. As for your outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant. I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthus. I do begin to see how the ranks of the Immortal Flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
Wait, goddamn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
You mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
No, this cannot be!
A polite way of saying I call bullshit.
Save your breath. You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity. Bring in the prisoner!
I'm like, buy me dinner.
This man stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul Namo, and his suspected accessories to the crime. All members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
This is madness!
What a pity. Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison her grace was found upon the assassin's person.
How very convenient.
You will speak of convenience? Who persuaded her grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
How dare you! After all we have done for Uldar!
Hold your tongue, witch! I'll not be ensorcelled! I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield.
Dark gifts.
Oh, yes. I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will.
She's definitely staring him down.
And what of your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For years, Ishgard enjoyed all contact with the outside world, and now the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights treats you with the familiarity of a childhood friend. I'll tell you what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces. Your next move will be to charm your Kurthan allies into invading our lands.
Oh.
Now, that is truly ridiculous.
That's why he got them out of there.
How do you even think of this stuff?
We're in the agreement of acting like we only have the information that's currently present. So I was like, oh, let's have fun with this.
Stand aside, Albert. I want to see the Sultana.
Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes. For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
Oh, she can, huh?
Yeah, she's the one that poured the drinks.
Oh, yeah.
This cannot be.
No, no, no. No, no, no.
No!
I shit them so hard, too.
Oh, yeah. I'm still confused why homie has a sword, 2 swords, and a shield.
In case the first one gets knocked away.
Yeah, true, I guess.
And there's a 2-sword style, you know, 2-sword, one gets knocked away.
Plainly, the Royalists can no longer be relied upon to keep our nation safe. And so it falls to the monitorists of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help us, General, we would be more than happy to entrust the task of planning Her Grace's funeral to you.
Ain't you fucking smug?
It seems only right that you should bury my precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
Why do I only ever like 1 midget in all of fantasy?
I'll bet you will. You more than any man.
Sorry, I like Papa Levo too.
He's drunk.
With Bauer.
I mean, you had her killed, you black-hearted bastard!
What rot! Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief. She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say Her Grace was grateful that someone thought to cut her strings.
If you mock her, then mock her from hell!
What?
Oh! Oh my God, thank God someone had the nerve.
Now he's a quarter man.
Huh?
Now he's a quarter man. Because dwarves are usually called half man. As a racial slur, he's a quarter man. So, how are we feeling so far?
I want you to see the Call of Duty.
General, it is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow syndicate members.
You next. Dude, I just got through saying she should have done this.
You're one of them. You've been in league with the Scions all along.
Crazy that there are so many Lala bells on the Syndicate.
Do it again!
You're next, you scheming bastard!
Do it again! Oh!
Well, now he doesn't need that second sword.
See? Or the shield.
Fix the problem for him.
What the fuck?
Meredith.
Admiral, we must leave.
No, we're not. The party's getting fun. This is the alliance we're talking about. What the fuck? She left?
It's getting crazy.
She says this is a personal matter.
Yeah, that's pretty y'all. We'll go home and worry about our own things.
No blood,
Like
by
you,
the way.
friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
Take the Scions into
custody. They have conspired to commit regicide.
What
I was about to say, what a fruity voice,
and
man.
arrest this traitor as well.
No offense.
No offense taken.
Francis
For
went into
even
it.
I, in my most splendid of ideas, don't speak of that tone.
I hope you choke on their coin.
Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years. We can't all abandon Alamigo and become great war heroes as you have. You are not the man you once were, Ramon. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile.
You realize if you switch the E and the R, his name would be Obred.
She took the mad bull and cut off his balls. And a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter.
I want to know where the damn Kleenexes is that clean up that blood. Cause that's some good shit.
Flex Seal.
Flex Seal.
Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana? It was me.
Probably.
You die!
Oh. Oh.
I mean, that was to go with while bleeding that horribly.
Like I said, Flex Seal. Oh shit. Oh, they didn't leave. Am I gonna have to fight him? I should not be asking these questions.
I don't know.
I will find out.
I never doubt so, not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand. Flee this place. Clear your names. Find out who's behind this plot. It is the only way. Now go!
The man just said he did it. He killed the one who really was behind it.
Yeah, he may have been the one that did it.
So,
but who set it up? There's a match. Well,
I have more questions that I feel that shutting up will answer.
You'll eventually find out.
Like, who was that? Who was the other Lala fella that that took over the Crystal Braves?
You say? Little Wolf?
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen him. So he just came out of the blue.
He's been in Rising Stone.
There you are.
Oh,
yeah.
That shows I don't do side quests.
No, it's just going over on.
Where have you been?
Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers. When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation.
Considering how good he is.
It would appear that much of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
Huh.
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
The careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
So, would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
Unless you plan on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
I'm sure she'd love to, though.
The Sultana's assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share Ponanimo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door.
Where now might we seek refuge?
Where indeed, we may safely assume that our foe is thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Why not go to Ishgard?
Forgive me for stating the obvious.
Not exactly.
But our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an
They
escape.
just
Yep.
Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papa Shan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Animo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel. It should lead outside the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
It's nice to see him looking so bright-eyed, though. Talking about graphical improvements.
Oh, okay.
Remember, before the graphical improvements, everyone looked like a dead-eyed fish.
The rest of you go on ahead. I'll handle this lot.
Sovereign first!
By yourself?
Those fucking monk weapons, like, you're not punching things anymore, you're battering things.
You're tenderized.
I shall just have to join you.
Just by yourself. Did I fucking stutter?
Crystal Graves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
They don't want it.
Papalimo!
Now quit worrying and go.
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now. Find this tunnel of Thancreds.
The issue. This area is a circular platform. It's full circle.
I thought it was like a sea.
No, this area is a full circle.
Minfilia, we cannot linger.
I mean, they can shimmy through the toilet. Okay, maybe not that.
Yeah, but I'm saying they could. The Braves see them. They could just walk the other way. It's a big circular.
Well, I think they said about buying time.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't level them up, and I'm having Suikoden flashbacks.
You don't level them up.
I know.
I forgot they cut to him.
You. It was you. Something tells me she's about to pull out some real fucked up powers. God damn, I was hoping she killed him.
Now look what you've done.
Crazy. Wild.
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
It's been 5 seconds.
Fine. I could do this all day.
Alright, yeah.
Fucking Captain America over here.
Nearing the end of my tether.
You're Black Mage. Just start using ice.
I was about to say.
Do you not have transpose?
This is so stupid. We're the
That would be
Scions of the
horrible.
Seventh Dawn. The ones who stand between this realm and the evil that's trying to destroy it.
And if you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
I hope you can't DMP with that.
Sorry I dragged you into this, Papalimo.
'Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it will be the last.
Where? See? I was gonna say, you cast fucking temper on her? FF1 reference, never mind.
No!
Except for like increase the amount of hits you did at a turn and your damage.
I was hoping you'd say that.
That eye opened. Monk LB3. See, straight up.
First.
Monk LB3. Just. Yeah, I didn't realize. PTSD. Oh. Oh god. Have to look up the 12.
I never knew such a watercourse existed beneath Ul'dah.
The architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means of escape.
We've been there.
Yeah. Much later on, you get to, there's an optional thing called Variant Dungeons, where you get to go and explore the Sildine area, which was like the empire that they built Ul'dah on top of.
This way! Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as secret as I'd hoped.
Dang.
You two go on ahead.
Fucking door open.
Thancred and I will deal with this.
What do you mean to do?
Only that which is required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
Weird that he's doing that, knowing that he sees her as kind of a daughter.
Yeah. Little sister, at least.
Yeah.
Leave
Kind of flirting with your little sisters.
Thancred flirts with any lady, though.
True.
That's just one of his things.
What is the plan, milady? Shall I take the dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being entombed with you for all eternity.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance?
He did. Arrow to the knee.
Well, this is going splendidly. Now would be a good time, milady.
Tis done.
One drop of friendly fire blood.
Forgive me, Mitra.
I forgot she said that.
Yeah. I never knew who that was until I started doing
Summoner.
the summoner, and then I was like, oh.
Oh.
Oh, there's another one in there. God.
The summoner teacher is her sister.
Oh.
Yeah. Mitra is her sister. Make her holy.
Hydaelyn. She speaks to me.
So So are we renaming Freya as Heidelin now, or what?
She speaks to me.
I must remain behind, but you cannot stay with me. Please, you must go on. You are the warrior of light. You are hope for the Scions and for all the realm.
That was a weird read.
As long as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be
Sounds like a
relit.
threat when you first meet her and she says, I too have
You
the
must
echo.
escape and
It sounds
save
like a threat.
Eorthy of those who would plunge it into darkness.
I too have the echo. Let us go. Right? It sounded like a boss fight. Highland would have spoke to me too if it wasn't for that stupid fucking dragon.
Daddy Midgardsormr.
Yeah. Papa. So fun fact, the area where you get picked up, here, like this scene picks up, this is where you and I met up back when you were doing Fates in Central Thanwyn, and you were in a party with somebody. Like, you were in a party doing Fates with somebody. You did not know that was the random person. That somebody went on to join RFC. And
Really?
became Jen's friend for a while there.
Oh.
I can't remember his name at this point.
Is that the sister?
No.
The curse of many a matching outfits.
Yeah.
Oh.
The others.
Thankfully, they changed her to red later on.
Oh.
That's Red Alphino, boy.
Yeah, Red Alphino.
Teleji played me for a fool. I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
Then Pippin.
That was the other one?
There will be ample time for soul searching later. For now,
second
we must
male
put some moms
Waldfeld
between
that I
us and
wish you
Ul'dah.
Aside from Papa Lima.
It's been a long ass time since you've seen this man.
Papa Sean.
No.
I don't know why, but that name just makes me want pizza.
Well, would you look who it is? Need a ride? I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway.
I remember that ship, but I don't remember the person.
He's the
merchant that you're riding with at the beginning.
When you first started the game and you were riding with a merchant in town. That was him.
Let's not dawdle, eh?
And he remembers you, apparently, so...
It's only been 6 years since Francis started this. I'm not too surprised the character you saw once. Or the fact that Alphino and Alistair were on that Chocobo carrier with you.
Yeah,
You should be laying down.
I was just thinking, so you're telling me the rich little elf boy has to cover his face, but
Like
not the
Goku.
so-called assassin.
But Goku over here is perfectly fine.
I mean...
Got that white torch of hair going on. No, that's not him. It can't be him. Turns around. Oh my god, it's him. He's got half a white face.
Plot twist, Mauritanians also have the half face, but it's reversed.
My retainers are a Makote and a female Aura. And every name I put in for the female row. And then every name I was putting in for the female row came up taken. So this was...
When your sister come up and begged a favour, said her
Go
brother
ahead and
was
tell
having
me
some
about
trouble
that time
down
you
in
got
Ul'dah. Right when you need a
recorded for
helping hand
a
in getting away.
Yeah.
bot.
People thought I was a bot because when you craft something and sell it, it puts your retainer's name for who's selling it. Whenever you craft something and put it on the retainer, it puts your retainer's name as the creator, who's selling it. And, or if you're selling something, it's your retainer's name. And someone reported me to a game mod because my retainer's name is like as good or good. So it looks like someone was like, eh. Because I did.
It would appear she was
Yeah.
the one over me.
Yeah.
It's such a mess of things.
I absolutely forgot what the fuck I was. Oh yeah, I got you. I think you catch him with one of my retainers.
So everyone's sad about everything.
Oh, we'll get to hear his side tale.
His tragic backstory.
Pippin Talton, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames.
They got the same hairstyle.
I have been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Uldar.
He sounds so heroic.
Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alfino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified.
So you get an entire, entirely different.
The blame plainly lies with the monitorists. Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity.
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Alden's lad?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. 'Twas only as we were leaving Uldar that I learned of father's fate. Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and
Until
extricate
that
him
word
from this
adopted
madness.
came up, I was like, oh, he did it with Nanamo.
Needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
I was not completely off though, because apparently, even though it's rare, anywhere's
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation.
the offspring of a mixed race couple will end up as mostly looking
Was
like
I needed saving?
We only have like 2 examples of a mixed race character though, and he hasn't met either of them. Sad things all around, everyone bemoaning their face. Wah. Get a therapist.
Mine's right here.
Smoke break. Francis, like, I need smoke right now. Oh, you're gonna want to cut off the automatic. Because the voices are done.
Oh. So is that like the main bit of it?
That's the main portion, but you're not done yet. There's still some more cutscenes. You're literally like a 4-minute walk from Uldar. Like, you know, you're in the same area that all those guards were running out from with their torches, and somehow it went from darkness to day.
Hid in the bushes overnight. They waited for the coast to get away, I guess.
Was that big ass chocobo?
I don't know.
They did good. I'm not gonna.
Lord Telegia at the ledge is dead. I guess they just didn't know what to do after that.
Telegia at a ledge?
Yeah.
He was trying to get the Omega weapon on her. Still a little bit. It's not much.
Peeping.
That's the big portion of it.
I hate to say this, but you can't say that's an adopted son. That hair flowed too freely. That's Raban's son.
It's just...
Which Lalafell...
Oh, goody. Are we doing Mari Eorzea edition?
No, we're doing
Which Lalafell fell on his dick? I don't know.
Anonymous. It's a secret. The secret child can't say it because then everyone will point to him and her bugging.
He shall be great, and his name shall be Capel. Yeah, that's right. I did this. I finally get to meet my hero, and he's being charged with killing the queen.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
See, this is what happens when
Don't meet your heroes, kids.
Snow had another wardrobe malfunction.
God damn it.
You know, if I had played through this on Lala Haziera, I wish there would have been an option to just jump up.
Oh.
Oh.
Dad!
He's a little late pulling you out of the fire. The fuck?
Son, let me tell you this thing.
Oh. He hid the Enterprise. They're hiding shit like big ass.
It's the Invincible Boatmobile, okay?
Tell me they can't hide a chocobo overnight.
Wonder Woman's invisible jet. Wonder Sid's invisible airship.
Wonder Sid.
Be going with you.
Oh no, that's horrible.
Come on, run.
Way of letting him know he talks too much.
Yeah. It's like when, oh god, it was Michael? Michael started at Domino's. I said, let me, told everybody, let me warn you, he talks a lot. And they were like, oh. Dominic goes, Michael looks at Trevor and goes, did Brandon Shaw just say someone talks a lot? And I was like, yeah. He said, oh, that terrifies me. That scares me. Uh-oh. He must truly talk a lot. It's crashing.
If this bitch crashed after making that dramatic rescue,
She
I would have been exactly where I thought I'd be.
Just can nothing go right today?
He left the state, but he's still trying to figure out how to get that Allergan technology to open that door again.
Well, he is operating out of Mordona, so.
Ah!
What?
My French buddy.
Oui, oui.
Oh god.
Just what's up.
As if a lot of them don't even have fucking difficult ass names to pronounce, fucking Frenchy elves.
Oh, Drake was on. There you go, right and go straight up, yeah. It's inside the building. Go back, right, that one. Right. Doors.
This one?
Yeah.
Stop it! Oh.
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault, and 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper. The Temple Knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard, and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the Gates of Judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished. But do not despair. You are not without allies. You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The Falling Snows, or some such.
Not everyone has Ariante's talent for,
names.
All frivolity aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Forton. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor. Agents of Ul'dah will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence.
That's beautiful.
You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind. But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions. 'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
Is he trying to get in the bed with me?
Maybe.
Possibly.
I don't know. I think the gayness in my character was shining because he was smiling. Ah, before the dawn.
Yep.
Oh, it's this person.
Yeah, and I'll go that way.
The music.
That's been the music the entire time.
I know. Upon proceeding to the intercessory, several cutscenes will be in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Proceed to the intercessory, for these scenes shall not be skipped. Oh. Damn, I completely forgot she missed the whole party.
Yeah.
And Oriander. Holy shit.
Every time I see her, I understand that Garlean soldier that said he just wants to hold her until he pops.
Oh.
We good here?
You hear me? Okay, I'm good now.
Who doesn't make an appearance in Heavensward proper because her voice actress was murdered. Have a good night. Welcome to Heavensward. Because that ends with you basically, you're in Heavensward. I would say after this, once you finish the Heavensward, like you get to the point where you finish this quest and turn it in, grab the next one, then log out, go to the title screen, and watch the Heavensward demo and trailer.
Okay.
And then if you have it set to automatically update to what you're in, it'll automatically update you to the Heavensward stuff. But congrats.
Yes.
Only took you 6 years.
A realm complete.
A realm complete.
The Rising Stones did not share the wicked sands good fortune. Only Lucas will bring fortune
Tis all my doing.
I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes. And look what that arrogance has wrought. I gave commands, influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves and even the Scions themselves as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm. But in my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians, and find homes for every refugee? Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos. 'Twas all but a means to feed my own vanity. Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alphinaud.
So, Master Alphinaud, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you? What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
Motherfucker, he just said, you're right. Alright, give him his time to mope. He's earned it. He's earned it.
Alphinaud, if I may. Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard.
Dude, you're in Ishgard.
You've told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight. Be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
You got to stop.
You're right, Taro. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefon. 'Tis true that Eorzea yet has her guardians. The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity. Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
Hey, is that Mateus? Is that Mateus reference? I'm not Mateus. That's the one that Mateus told me to contact the phone.
Why do you say that?
That was a picture. That was one of the screenshots I seen. It had Infinity being held up, and it looked just like the Mateus thing. I'm like, you know what? That could have been it. I figured it was only fair that I go through the credits on the screen.
Yeah. Well, have fun.
Yeah. Let me get some to drink.
Good call. We're gonna move towards sleep.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.